The Pacers take on the Rockets, 4 p.m. Eastern tip-off. The Rockets are the 7-point favorite. No total posted as of yet. The Pacers are minus a $1.10, catching the 7. I'm 7-3 in my last 10 MLB tier package plays on patreon.com/Brock Page. I'm also 7-3 in my last 10 board member tier package plays on that site as well. For more information on how you can access these premium selections, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock Page. Now, the Pacers have won 4 of 6 in the bubble thus far. Marquee victories over the likes of the Lakers and Philadelphia. Now, TJ Warren has been listed as day-to-day, so keep an eye on him for tonight. He is averaging 20 a night along with 4 rebounds. Having said that, though, the Pacers are still 7-2 against the spread in their last 9, and they rank in the top 3 in offensive field goal percentage. They're currently 15 games above 500, and in 5th place in the East, just 1 game behind the Miami Heat in the standings. Actually, looks like these two could be on a crash course to face each other in the first round of the playoffs. But anyway, we're looking at Malcolm Brogdon, who's also listed as day-to-day, so keep an eye on him. He's currently averaging 17 points a game along with 5 rebounds and 7.1 assists, and that's going to rank 11th in the NBA. Victor Oladipo, who's battling an ankle, he's averaging 14 a night along with 4 rebounds. The Pacers are in the top 5 in points allowed, top 5 in defending the 3-ball. They're taking on a Rockets team who's failed to cover the number in 6 out of their last 10 contests. They are currently in the bottom 10 in points allowed, bottom 3 in defensive rebounding. Now, Harden and Westbrook are both listed as questionable for tonight. Houston dropped 2 out of their last 4, including an 18-point loss to the 11th place Spurs. I like the Pacers to keep this one close. Give me Indiana plus 7, getting the job done against the spread. And with that said, we're going to go ahead and take another quick timeout. I just want to welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personalines out for Wednesday's NBA basketball action. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day to you. The weekend is right around the corner. Hopefully you guys are having a great week thus far. Now, before we go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, I just have to quickly remind you once again that we are currently 7-3 in our last 10 MLB tier package plays on patreon.com/Brock Page. We're also 7-3 in our last 10 board member tier package plays on that site as well. If you want some more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock Page. And moving on, we're going to take a look at the Raptors versus the Sixers. 6:30 p.m. Eastern start time. The Raptors are the 6.5 point favorite. Totals 217, juice to the under. The Sixers are plus 220 to win it. And if you like Philly to cover, they're minus a $1.10, catching the 6.5. Simmons is out for the year. Embiid, Horford, and Harris are questionable. The Sixers have lost their last 2 straight and failed to cover the number in 6 out of their last 8. They're in the bottom 10 in scoring on average per game, bottom 10 in free throw percentage as well. They're taking on a Raptors squad who's won 9 out of their last 10 themselves, and they've successfully covered the point spread in 7 out of their last 8. Now, Pascal Siakam's averaging 23 a night, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Kyle Lowry's also averaging 19 a game, along with 5 rebounds and 7.5 assists, which ranks 7th in the league. Of course, can't forget about Freddie VanVleet, who's also getting 18 a game with 4 rebounds and 7 assists. The Raptors are in the top 3 in points allowed, top 3 in defending the 3-ball. And when it comes to the number in this one, 2 out of Toronto's last 3 got over the total of 217. Meanwhile, 4 out of the Sixers' last 6 in the bubble got over that number themselves. Give me the Raptors minus 6.5 in the over 217 in that game. Next contest, it is going to be Miami taking on OKC, 8 p.m. East. The Thunders, the 2-point favorite, no total posted as of yet for this game. And if you like the Heat to cover the point spread, they're minus a $1.18 to cover the 2. Miami is coming fresh off a 22-point victory over the Indiana Pacers. The Heat have won 2 out of their last 4, including a 6-point victory over third place Boston as well. Miami's in the top 3 in three-point percentage, top 3 in defensive rebounding. Jimmy Butler is scoring 20 a game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Goran Dragic is also averaging 16 a night, along with 5 assists as well. And of course, can't forget about Bam Adebayo, who's scoring 16 a game, along with double-digit rebounding. He actually ranks 8th in the league in rebounds on average per night. Miami, once again, is a game ahead of the Pacers in the standings. They're actually 17 games above 500 in 4th place in the East. They are taking on an OKC squad who lost 2 out of their last 3 themselves, including a 29-point loss to Memphis. They also lost by 27 to the Phoenix Suns during that span as well. OKC's bottom 10 in offensive rebounding, 2-3 against the spread in their last 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's listed as questionable. Gallinari's day-to-day. Schroeder's questionable as well. Those are OKC's top 3 scorers, by the way. I like Miami getting the job done in this spot here. Give me the Heat +2, getting the job done against the number. And with that said, we're going to dive into our next and final matchup. It's going to be the Clippers taking on the Nuggets, 9 p.m. East. The Clippers are the 5-point favorite. No total posted for this game either. The Nuggets are plus $1.60 for some money line cash. And if you like Denver, plus the 5, they're minus $1.18 to cover. Now the Nuggets lost 2 out of their last 3, including a 10-point loss to Portland during that stretch. Will Barton's out, Jeremy Grant's day-to-day, and Gary Harris will not be playing either. Denver's in the bottom half of the rankings with regard to offensive rebounding. They're also, they've also lost 4 out of their last 5 games against the Pacific Division. Now, the Clippers on the other side, they are in the top 5 in scoring, top 3 in offensive rebounding. Kawhi Leonard, he's averaging 27 a night, 7 rebounds and 2 steals. Paul George is also getting 21 a game along with 6 rebounds. LA's currently in 2nd place in the Western Conference standings. They are 24 games above 500 for the year. So with all that said and done, give me the Clippers -5, getting the job done against the number. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Once again, don't forget to check me out on Patreon. If you end up deciding to get a package here today, just keep in mind we bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you pull the trigger here today, you're going to get billed today, and then you're going to get billed on September 1st. And then following that, you're going to get billed on the 1st of every month. It is an auto bill cycle. You can cancel at any time. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. Got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.